So back at the office, looking back at the fantastic Esomar conference 70th anniversary. The team was visionary, and I must say it was really a visionary experience. So well done, Esomar. I enjoyed the congress a lot. Some takeaways for you guys. I think the main message is the changes are there and coming very quickly into the industry. If we look back 70 years ago and now, a lot of things have changed, but what is happening now will go faster and will be more disruptive. And a couple of keynote speakers said it well, looking back is not an option. We don't have to want to go back to doing the things in the old ways. We really have to embrace all the new things that are coming towards us. And there's also a bit of a warning, we have to move now, because otherwise our industry will be swiped away or swiped out by other industries like the IT industry. So how is this new world going to look like? I think first of all we have big data and data science will come into our research industry very prominently, and they will enable us to link external data sources with the extremely amount of internal available data at the client sides, and information will exponentially grow. So there's a lot of things to do with data science to get valuable insights out of that. Secondly, artificial intelligence and machine learning. We have seen quite some cases where machine learning was put into a research project to predict consumer behavior and enable companies to innovate better, so to make the innovation funnel more efficient and cost efficient as well. Thirdly, not only surveys but also other sources will be used to understand consumer behaviors and attitudes. Think about passive measurement. Secondary data, open source available data, will be more and more used to tap into consumer behaviors and attitudes, whereas this impacts, of course, how we interact with consumers. Questionnaires will be shorter and maybe also more fun and engaging to do for respondents, so I think that's good news. Fourthly, emotive implicit will increasingly will be there, and that has all to do with the need to measure the unconscious consumer and understand how consumer behaves and what impacts this behavior. So these devices are also nowadays less intrusive, more accurate, and also less costly. So they will be used more and more to tap into the unconscious mind of consumers. And I think a shipping plant is the summum where people will be tracked, and also biometric data will constantly be sent out to learn how people react to certain circumstances. And last but not least, contextual. It's all about context, and context really impacts how people evaluate products. And we have seen a lot of applications there, virtual reality applications as well in presentations as also in the exhibition area, where people showed up how virtual reality can be used to put context into play, as well the very high end where you can navigate and interact with products in a virtual reality as the more cost effective way of doing it, having 360-degree photos and films to immerse people into a context. This will be more and more frequently used to measure as close as possible to the reality of the consumer, of the shopper. So I think a lot of things are coming there, and then of course we also have automation. A lot of tasks from researchers such as data analytics, presentations will be automated, so a lot of human labor will disappear and will be taken over by machines. So researchers really have to take another whoa there. We really have to collaborate with those new industries and look into how we can integrate their solution into our industry. And that means that we have to experiment a lot, learn fast, fail fast. Yeah, we have to accept failures, and in fact we really have to embrace all the changes that are coming towards us, and really have to move on.